Hi, and welcome to Turra Company, the mother-daughter podcast about everything. Our mission is to make herstory, aka history, not by going viral, but by doing something that has never been done before in our family. Whether we have 2 listeners or 2 million listeners, we are bringing you our very best, and hopefully we are learning and growing together in the process. Now let's enter into the Turra Company experience and create herstory, aka history together. Welcome to Turra Company. Hey, it's our Christmas show. It's our Christmas show. So don't feel bad. If you're listening to this episode in March and we saying it's the Christmas show, listen to it anyway.
Wait, hold on. I just want to talk about something. Have we hit our year? Am I behind?
No, not yet.
No, we haven't hit the year yet.
No, it'll be in January. Remember, January 23, 2022 was our 1 year.
Yeah. Because we started recording so early. That's why I'm
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, got it.
Well, y'all ready?
And I think the original launch date was supposed to be December 18th.
It was, but I wanted everything to be perfect because that's how much I love the company. I don't want to put no garbage out there. So I pushed the launch back a couple of weeks so we could get it together because, we had to get our footing. Mm-hmm. Listen, I know everybody wants to have a podcast. And I know people hear us do it and they think it's easy. Can y'all please tell the people this ain't easy? You think it's just sitting in front of a mic talking. But
not with you. With other people, probably.
Because it really could be.
It could absolutely.
For other people.
But it would be boring.
I don't know about that.
I don't know if it would be boring.
It depends.
I just feel like it would be less
I like structure.
Exactly. That's why I'm said
very
not with you.
Yeah.
I'm very structured.
I would say that our conversations just outside of the studio are also pretty funny. So I feel like, or at least interesting. So I feel like us just talking would be fine. But that's
But what we just gonna be talking about? Ain't nobody just gonna be. That's what we gonna do today. We about to talk about Christmas. So this is our Christmas show. Welcome.
Hi. Hello.
Welcome to our Christmas show. Thank you for joining us. And Merry Christmas, because this show is
Happy holidays.
Stop it.
Okay, so let me just tell you, whose show is this? Who name is on it? Come on, say it. Say it together. 1, 2, 3. Turra. So, what Turra celebrates is Christmas. So when I'm talking on my show, I'm saying Merry Christmas. Okay. Happy holidays. That's for the office. It's Merry Christmas for us. Merry Christmas, everybody.
The episode is literally called Christmas Tradition.
Yeah, so not sure why.
But you can still say Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Like, you can still say them both.
You can say that because you've been conditionalized by the system to say that. When I was growing up... By
what system? Because if anything,
the
every
man
system wants
system.
me to say Merry Christmas.
The man system. When I was a kid, that's all you said. There was no other holiday on the 25th of December other than Jesus' birthday.
There is no other holiday on the 25th of December.
Okay.
But it's just to include, the previous weeks you had Hanukkah.
This is Turra's show, so I don't got to include. I'm including Christmas.
And then my birthday starts Kwanzaa. So you're just being inclusive.
I love how you had to throw in your birthday.
Yeah, because Kwanzaa starts on my birthday.
December 26th.
December 26th.
So tomorrow.
December
26th.
As Black people, I always get that, because we're Black. And the fact that my birthday starts on Kwanzaa. People always ask me if I celebrate Kwanzaa, to be honest with you. And I would love to know more about it and be more educated about it. But I have no idea.
Me neither. Kwanzaa didn't come about. I didn't hear about Kwanzaa till I turned 12. And we don't come up off of that because, like I said,
got it.
As I stated a moment ago, Merry Christmas, because this is my show and I don't have to be PC. If you want me to be PC, maybe you need to listen to a different show. I'm just playing, y'all. It is the season to be jolly. Ha la 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 la, la la la. So let's do it. What did I say? Ha la 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 la. It should have been fa la 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 la.
Yeah, you said ha la 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 la. For la la la.
Yeah, because I can do
almost like you're about to say hello.
Why are you not picking up this concept that it's my show? I can say and do.
You don't
I'm
have
not
to-
hurting nobody. It's my show. So listen, this is what we're about to do. We're about to get into this show. Enough lollygagging. We hope that you are having a very Merry Christmas.
The very Merry Christmas.
Right.
Is that what you're about?
Happy holidays.
I don't even know these songs.
Yo,
Stick to the.
NSYNC. Who did that? No, not NSYNC. Who did
Yeah,
that?
why would I ever
I
know
think
it?
that was
No,
NSYNC
was that
song.
NSYNC? No,
Was
it's
it the Backstreet Boys?
Backstreet? I think it was the Backstreet Boys because I
Do
want to
y'all
say
see-
that's Nick Lachey.
Do y'all see?
Yeah,
Do y'all see? Do y'all see what I'm dealing with up in here, company? They
that was back when
up in
that
here.
was when they was in their Boys to Men phase.
They up in here singing NSYNC.
Boys,
Not
it was
Boys, not
Backstreet Boys.
Not the Temptations. Let it snow. Nothing like that. Not R&B.
Because it was when the Backstreet Boys was in their Boys to Men phase.
They're plagiarizing.
They're plagiarizing Boys to Men phase.
All right, come on. I feel like this show is off to a crazy start. I'm scared. I don't know. Is we gonna be all right?
Of
Okay.
course.
So, again, this is our Christmas show. We wanted to do a fun little ditty and just talk about. We wanted to do a fun Christmas show just to talk about Christmas traditions, our Christmas traditions. When we were in pre-production, that's PP, as Chelsi likes to call it.
Don't.
Well, she said it was PP.
I know, but both of y'all just
P. That makes it better.
PP.
Period production. We are too silly. Come on, get it together. Ain't nobody ringing in to listen. Ain't nobody listening in to hear us giggle.
I don't know if that's the case. I'm pretty sure
they
a
might
lot
be
of it-
giggling with us.
I'm pretty
But
sure.
listen, my voice sounds really good today. I'm gonna tell y'all what I did. I've been drinking a lot of water, and so my vocals is very hydrated.
I keep seeing this tea jelly that I saw at Costco one time, but everyone, I know you can get that at Costco, but it's been on TikTok. It's like the little citrus honey jelly. It's like a jelly, and then you mix it with hot water. Everyone says it's delicious, so I was gonna go over to Costco.
You gonna go over and get it?
It's not like a jelly. It's
Costco.
like a preserve or something.
but
It's
I
like
think
preserved
We
lemons.
gotta tell Dad to go.
But do you drink
It's like in a
it?
jar. Yeah, it's like it comes in a big glass jar. And you just take a scoop out, and then like you put it in your cup, and then you just put some hot water and like stir it. And it's like already like sweetened and everything.
Oh yeah. So we got to get
It's
some
like
of that.
honey, like green tea, and it's like in a big jar.
We got to get some of that. Okay, so we're going to get some of that. But I just wanted to say that I feel like my vocals are at top notch. Because the last couple of episodes that we've been recording, I've been feeling a little dry.
My
But
eyes been twitching, so I think I'm a little
you
dehydrated.
probably are, because I know I was. So this is it. This is our Christmas show. We're going to talk about a little bit about what we do in our house as
Nothing.
Nothing.
I'm just
now.
kidding. I'm just.
we're going to talk about what we do in our house as Christmas traditions. Now, when we were in pre-production, we were thinking that we didn't really have any traditions.
And by we, she means her. She means her.
Well, I didn't think we had none because it was regular stuff to me. Like when I think of traditions, I think of like, oh, we all go out caroling, or we all go. We all go out caroling. We all go out and light up the big tree in the yard. You know, I just like
Go see Christmas lights.
Okay, let me tell y'all this. Oh my God, this is story time. You know what? I haven't had one of my famous stories in a long time. We've been so focused with giving the knowledge. This is a fun show. We're gonna have stories on this one. So when I first met your dad, when I first started dating him, listen to this crazy story. One time, so remember, no cell phones. I always have to remind people, no cell phones, only the landlines, right? So I remember one time I called and they were like, I don't think he answered the phone, or maybe he did. Some kind of way, somebody got the message to me, oh, we are lighting the tree and putting up the star on the tree. And I was like, and? Because, I came from a broken home.
Crazy.
Wild.
So, my mama gonna love that when she hear that. But, so what their tradition was, and Neil's gonna have to correct me if I'm wrong about this, but if I'm not mistaken, what they used to do is they would decorate the tree, and then it was a big deal that they would all be around the tree, And I think his dad would put the star on the tree. Now, they didn't sing or nothing, but that was a thing. And I was like
this is the Grinch. Follow, like just around the tree singing.
No.
Because what do you mean they didn't?
Well, I just was thinking like the way, okay, so when he told me that, because I come from a broken home and we didn't do stuff like that, I was like, what? What do he mean? I thought he was lying. So anybody who knows me, I only live 9 blocks away. So I jumped in my car to see, was it really, really real? Because I needed to understand these things. And that's what they was really doing. They was really being all around the tree, putting the star up and lighting it up. And I was like, oh, so you really are putting your dad really is putting the star. You want to go out to a movie or something? Because I was feeling real stupid.
I would think so.
Hey, if I get something in my car, I got to check it out. I'm a little mini detective.
Yeah, we know.
We
a
are
little
aware.
mini detective. So that was a tradition, and I was like, oh, okay, that's so cool. So, I'm trying to think. I don't remember. Oh, you know what? I just thought about this one at work. So this ain't a tradition, but it was always a funny thing to me. So everybody knows. And if you don't know, you might be new joining us. You never know when you come into the show. I was the only child for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So
13 years to be exact.
Mm-hmm.
So my mother was very, and probably still is. I think she still is. My mother is big on Christmas. Like, she made sure her Christmas was always Trump tight. Like, you could see pictures, and like it was millions of gifts under there, and they were all mine. All mine. All mine. So one of the things that my mother used to do, which was so funny to me, and even when I was like in my teenage years, she still do it. I don't know, does she do it now? But when I tell you guys what it is, you tell me if she does it for you guys. But she always used to sign my presents
From Santa?
from Santa.
Yes, we literally saw her wrap the presents one year.
My
And she
mother
put from
loves,
Santa.
yeah, she loves, I don't know what this thing is with Santa. I as anybody in my house knew, Santa wasn't getting no credit for what me and Daddy had did. So
Yeah,
I didn't.
ours. Also, for me, Santa was killed for me at a very young age.
Yeah, because I didn't. Yeah, I wasn't about to be about that life.
So it was always like from mom and dad.
Yeah,
And then like you would always have us do like one gift for like Ariel, but like you would say it was from me. And then like
I
Ariel,
don't remember that.
Yes, I remember.
you would not like maybe not necessarily like make it a big deal to take each of us separately shopping, but you would always like get a gift for each of us, and then like we would help you wrap it, and then you would say that it was from me or it was from Ariel to me.
Like that year I got you a jewelry box, even though I don't know why I would get you a jewelry box.
Listen, I wanted y'all, because listen, and this is advice, you can take it or you can leave it. One of the things that I have learned or know as a person is gift giving is not innate.
That's true. That makes sense.
It's it's seen, and it's taught through seeing and being, right?
Mm-hmm. So
So one of the things that I wanted to make sure that you guys understood and knew is the gift of giving. And it started with the two of you giving to each, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what that exercise was about me teaching you at an early age to give, because I know siblings that don't necessarily always give to each other, or people who just are not giving people, and that, you know, because it's my love language too. It's a big deal. Gifts are kind of a big deal for me. So that's what that was about. I wanted to teach you guys how to give, and you know, and it if you do it enough, if your heart is in the right place, you feel good when you are able to go out and buy somebody something and give it to them. I would say no.
I think you're right, but I don't know. I don't know if that's how that landed for me, because I'm kind of, when it comes to certain times, like kinds of gifts or certain gift settings, I've noticed that I've become very competitive with gift giving. I'll give you a good example. of I really like I love Secret Santa. Like ever since I've been involved in like an office Secret Santa, I have been taking that way too seriously. Like in my brain, I hear Secret Santa, I'm like, I'm giving you a custom made gift basket of all of the things that you love. So like in my brain, I'm like, they have to remember that Ariel gave me the best Christmas gift basket ever. Right. So it's kind of just
some people would say, I'm not these people. Mm-hmm. But some people would say, some people probably listening would be like, oh, you just wanted them to like you. Some people think that people give gifts so that people would like them. Let me tell you something. Everybody already know. You either like somebody or you don't.
Right.
You're not going to get my money if you don't like me. If I have an inkling that you don't like me, you're not never going to get my money. So it ain't, if you get a gift from me, it's not ever going to be because I want you to like me. Because either I like you and want to bless you. Mm-hmm. And I don't give to get.
Right. I've always just gotten lucky in like my office Secret Santas that I've gotten people that I was like close with on some level. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, this person's going to love like this part. Like the actual act of like picking out the like, oh my gosh, this person is going to use this or this person is going to like this is like more fun to me than actually like getting a gift, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Spoken from a person who must never got a lump of coal for Christmas. Let me tell you, Secret Santa has been good to me and Secret Santa has been a bust for me. Mm-hmm. I have had times where I have been in Secret Santas where the person forgot my gift or the person didn't understand the assignment. And that's when you really have to be like, it wasn't for you. It was for what you did. You know what I mean? It wasn't for me getting, it was for me giving. Mm-hmm. And you just have to chump it up to that. And it happens. But you know, we've talked about it on the show before. You don't always receive your blessing from the person that you bless. And that's what you have to always remember. So anyway, that was one of the things that I remember my mom doing was the Santa thing. I don't have very many more. I just think we just did normal Christmas. Like it was gifts. It was a tree. Like in the beginning, we used to have real trees. And then my mother went to the artificial trees. So I would say a tradition of trees is artificial trees. Mm-hmm. And you will not pay me to buy a real tree. I mean, I like the smell, but fun fact, they have the spray in a can that smells just like it.
They have so many.
You can spray your artificial tree with it. Yeah. So did I even decorate for this Christmas? I didn't because there's a lot going on in this household and I just didn't put the pagan pole up.
We decorate like every other year.
Yeah. But also,
did you hear what I called it?
The pagan pole. Yes.
Because let me tell you where I got that from. I used to work with this guy and he used to be like, oh, they didn't put up the pagan pole. And I was like, why are you calling it that? And he was like, you don't know, you need to look it up. It's a whole thing about the Christmas tree, blah, 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 la, la, la. And it was so funny, but he always would say it every year. He'd be like, they put the pagan pole up. So that was funny. But yeah, I didn't have a lot. So I'm anxious to hear what you guys are. So what is a Christmas tradition that you remember?
So I mostly remember when we did decorate the trees. A lot of people I knew, like their family would have like a box.
Wait a minute. Wait. What we not going to do is talk about when we did decorate the tree.
No.
We just haven't been doing trees.
No. There's a reason why I'm bringing that up.
Okay.
What I'm saying is all of my friends, they would have like this, like they would show me pictures of their trees and they would have like mishmash of ornaments, like stuff that was made by the kids or like stuff from like when they were in 5th grade or like from when they were in kindergarten and now they're in high school, like stuff like that. Our trees always had a color scheme.
Yeah, baby, I don't play around with the tree.
Not only that.
Remember one time we had the tree that spun around?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yes. We used to have a tree that spun around.
Yes.
Spint
around.
Spun?
SPINT. Ain't that the word?
No, it's not.
No. That
spun around.
We had a tree that turned.
Okay.
When in doubt, change the word.
Okay.
We had a tree that used to turn. I love that tree so much. We left it in Michigan when we moved. Was no room in Vegas for that tree. But yes, Turra does not play with her tree. When I do put my tree up, because I know, now that the kids are grown, that's
why I tell people all the time. I said, it's not that my family like isn't into Christmas. I said,
we love Christmas.
We don't have any young kids in our family like that, to go deep dive into Christmas like how most people do.
Yeah.
Once
y'all had my grandkids, then if Right. Every time you say grandkids in here, they be like, if you get some.
Yeah, Ariel says that. I know you're getting grandkids from me. But
okay.
it's just about when.
I just want a husband in this order. Husband, grandkid. That's just my prayer for you, is that it's husband. I want to pay for a wedding before I go to the hospital to see a birth. And those are my...
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are my... I'm speaking that over you on this show. You guys, Turra and Company was the witness when you get married and have grandkids. Anyway... Yeah, we're not doing the new traditions. We're doing the old traditions. We're going to get married. Here comes the bride. And then we're going to have a baby. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Yeah, when we had the grandkids, I think it'll pipe back up again. And then, like I said, I would have put up the tree this year, but it's too much. It's too much going on. And this is the thing about this house. So I'll put it up, and then
nobody wants to take it down.
Nobody.
It'll be up until March.
Yeah,
nobody will want to take it down.
It's sickening. So we'll try again next year. So. But yeah, I am a thing, and I change my tree colors
not every year,
but
I change couple of years.
Every couple of years. I will change them.
I feel like the last 2 times, and now granted, there were a couple of spaces in between the last tree setup and this tree setup, but it feels like when we do set up the tree, you be going to Home Goods every day. To get new stuff for the tree.
Where do I go? Say that name
Home
again.
Goods.
Yeah, we looking for you, Home Goods.
Yes,
we here for you. So yeah, the Home Goods, the only place to go for ornament, and we're not being paid for this. We're not being paid for this announcement, but that's my place.
But here's
when
the
it comes
thing,
to ornaments.
We always decorated the tree with a color scheme, but I can only remember 4 different colors. We had gold, we had purple. We had 1 year of blue, and then
a light blue,
like a baby sky blue, and then
this
silver.
last one was gold and silver. I feel
creamy.
With the leaves.
It was creamy.
Yeah, the leaves.
Creamy gold. It was the leaves, and then remember, I did the ruffle. Remember how I looked at the YouTube video to find out how to specially do. You know what? For y'all on the Instagram account, I'm gonna put the tree up. I'm gonna put a picture of this tree that we talking about. And you know what? I know it's people out there with better trees than mine. Don't get it twisted, but I do put a lot for me into my tree.
They're an all day, not all day, well, including the shopping, all day event.
Right. Yeah. You would be gone for hours. One time I came up, I was like, you had just went to the store earlier that week.
Yeah.
Or something like that. And then it was the weekend, and I think I came home from work and you were gone. And I was like, Dad, I was like, where's Mom? And he was like, oh, I think she went back to the store. I said, back to the store. And this was early afternoon. You didn't come home until 8 or 9 o'clock at night. I was like,
yeah, because before my back went out, I was the marathon shopper.
Yeah,
I would go one mall. That's who does one mall. That's for scrubs. I'm a amateurs. 2 to 3 mall kind of a day person. I mean, I'm telling you, I can hit them stores, but now that my back is, stoved up. You hear me, stoved up.
What does that even mean?
That means it's messed up. It's a little tight. It's stoved up. I don't know how to describe it. It's a slang. But now that my back is a little messed up, I haven't, my stamina ain't this way that it used to be, so I have to pull back. I be trying to be out there for hours, but my back be or it's actually more my leg, and my leg be like, yeah, I think it's time for us to quit. So I'll be having to quit. But yeah, we do like our trees. I'm gonna find I'm going to find the picture of the tree because I know I have it, and I'm going to put it on our Instagram page. Merry Christmas, everybody. So anyway, Chelsi, what do you remember? What is your Christmas tradition?
A couple of things.
Okay.
Me and Ariel used to have our own little Christmas tradition where one of the TV channels would play a 24-hour loop of a Christmas story. So me and Ariel, it would always be in Ariel's room because Ariel always had the bigger room and the bigger bed and stuff like that. And we would just watch A Christmas Story all night until we fell asleep.
Oh, okay. And you would stay in her room?
Yeah. But I would stay in her room because everyone acted like it wasn't Christmas, and I was out of my mind for waking up at the crack of dawn.
No, it was more than the crack of dawn because it was 3 a.m. That's not the crack of dawn.
The
That's
sun
not.
wouldn't be up yet.
I would
Yeah.
go downstairs and then I remember, especially when we lived in the first house that we lived in when we moved out here, I remember I just went and like sat on the couch and this is before smartphones. So there was really no way there wasn't no Facebook, there wasn't no Instagram.
Right.
I couldn't
Those
just
were the
sit
good
on
old days.
I couldn't just sit on my phone and like, scroll through social media.
Right.
So
You were too young for that anyway.
I mean, yeah. But I was just laying in bed and I didn't want to turn on the TV because I felt like that would have been like too loud. So I just sat there in the dark and just like waited.
Like a weirdo.
And then, like,
what were you waiting for? Us
just-
to wake
yeah.
up? Because you needed permission.
Well, and then I would grab like tiny ones. I would grab like the small ones.
But you were waiting on permission?
Well, I would open maybe like one or two, like small ones, just to like pass the time. And then like the big ones, I would wait.
But what were you waiting on?
Permission. 'Cause we
Everyone to
couldn't-
come down.
Yeah, we were waiting.
Wait a minute. You was about to say we couldn't. Did nobody that wasn't a rule.
It's
You
not-
just thought it was.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's what I'm saying. Like I opened a couple of small ones to keep the time to pass the time, and then the big ones, I would wait till you guys came down.
got
And
it.
then Dad would always come down first because Dad's like me. He's an early riser like me. So then once Dad would come
You're
down,
an early riser like him?
Yeah.
Because he's first.
I guess.
He made you.
So then once Dad would come downstairs,
He made you. So get the order straight.
once Dad would come downstairs, I knew that was fair game. So then I would just everything, all of my stuff would be open by the time, or because sometimes like around that time, me and Ariel had some gifts that would be like me and Ariel, so I would wait to open those ones too.
Right.
We did.
What
get-
about the pajamas?
Oh yeah. Okay. So a lot of people's Christmas traditions is that they would get to open one Christmas gift on Christmas Eve. Our Christmas gift on Christmas Eve was always the pajamas.
I would be like, here you go. And they would be thinking it was something so extravagant.
Right.
And it would be their pajamas.
literally
pajamas.
Go
was
take your
literally
bath
pajamas.
and go put your...
And put your Christmas pajamas on.
Now, do y'all remember this, though? Because this had to be the most anal thing I ever did in life. That I would comb your hair on Christmas Eve.
Yes.
So that when you woke up and was taking the pictures, your hair was
Yes.
camera ready.
Yes. I do recall.
You don't remember
I don't
that?
know if I necessarily remember that.
But look at the pictures, though.
Exactly.
Your hair was
now
never
there-
just sticking straight up.
There is one Christmas that I do remember where there's pictures of, and it was a Michigan Christmas.
Uh-huh.
And there's just gifts all
Yes.
around us. Like,
Was it at our house or was it at...
It was.
but I think Auntie Vicky was there too.
Uh-huh.
And it was purple wrapping paper.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I mean, I wouldn't know from the wrapping paper.
Yeah, but but it's crazy because I know we
Was
moved.
it at our house, though?
I think, yeah, because me and Ariel were in pajamas.
Mm-hmm.
But why would Auntie be there?
I don't know. Maybe she wasn't. Maybe I'm thinking she was and she wasn't. But maybe it was. Maybe it's you and I'm thinking it was her. I don't know.
Yeah, because we do look alike.
But it was I probably was about like 4 or 5.
So we moved here the year you were turning 6.
Yes.
the week.
So you were
before I
basically
turned 7.
5 and a half.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's crazy.
yeah,
Been here a long time.
long time. We locals now.
Basically.
All right.
Unfortunately.
I have another
You're
tradition.
not gonna do Vegas like that.
I
though.
am going to do
No,
Vegas
you're
like
not.
that.
No, you're not. You're not gonna do it. I'm gonna put you in the chokehold. Don't do it. Vegas been good to us.
That's true.
Anyway,
I do remember one other tradition, and because I have a funny story associated with it, I have 2 funny stories associated with it.
okay.
So, for those of you who don't live in Michigan, or maybe who do, I don't know, but your mom, and our dad's parents lived kind of on like what felt like to me as a child on opposite sides.
They did because
the
my
city?
mom lived in Ann Arbor and your father's parents lived in Detroit, which is
Right.
about 30, 40 minutes away.
Right. So instead of going to both places in one day, we would go to mom's grandma or mom's on Christmas Eve, and we would get to open all of our Christmas gifts because we weren't coming back for Christmas. So I distinctly remember one year where my grandmother got me like a book for a leaf pad, and it spoiled that I was getting a leaf pad from
Oh.
you and Dad.
Yeah, probably. I can see.
Oh, wait, hold on.
But I'm about to tell the other
I was about
story.
to say, we can't talk about Ariel and Christmas and not talk about what
We
gift she
can't.
got.
We gotta talk about, because I don't think I'm pretty sure this wasn't the same year,
What was it?
but one of the years, it was like much when Jamar and Gerard, who are the
was
twins.
it? Like, you're
Hold
giving too
on.
much context.
I got to give the context.
Oh.
It was like one of the first years where Jamar had gotten Chelsi and me gifts.
Okay.
And I want to say
Jamar's my brother, their
Yeah.
uncle.
Jamar is our uncle. And I don't remember how old I was. I know I was just too old for this. I was way too old for this.
There's no such thing as long story short with Ariel.
There isn't.
Short story long.
Right, short story long. So he gave me a gift and I open it and it's a Dora tape. Now, mind you, this was probably I probably had to have been 6 or something like that.
Like a videotape.
Like a videotape.
like a video, like a
Yeah, I remember this.
VHS tape.
Okay.
And I looked at the tape and he's like, yeah, Ariel, it's a Dora tape. Don't you like Dora? I look up at him and I'm like, no. And ever since then, it has been history because now every year associated with my birthday, I get something. Or
Christmas? Do you mean Christmas?
No, for my birthday. He does this for my birthday. He'll get me a Dora birthday card, or he'll write in my card, "Aren't you glad this is an Adora birthday card?" Something like that. So that is I want
Do
to
you have a tradition with your uncle?
yeah, I have a
of
tradition
Dora?
of Dora.
That's
an
funny.
inside joke, I guess.
I didn't know that was. I thought that was for your birthday.
No, that was for Christmas.
Oh, okay.
That was very much for Christmas.
Got it. Understood. Yeah, those are the biggest traditions that I just remember. I mean, I remember always family getting together. Now that we live in Vegas, not so much because, we're kind of scattered. I mean, we try to get together, and then COVID kind of, messed that up a little bit. But, yeah. So on our social media, I know they know what I'm about to tell them to do. What do you guys think I'm about to say? Go to our social media, go to our Instagram page, and tell us what your Christmas traditions are. We would love to hear it. All right, well, we're not going to hold you up. We wanted to just do a quick little Christmas show just to get it out there and give you guys something to listen to on your Merry, Merry Christmas. So we thank you for listening, and we will see you or hear you. You will hear us on the next episode. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to follow us on all social media platforms, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. We look forward to you joining us on the next episode. Until then, be inspired and enlightened.